Thanks for clicking on the video, I guess. A little bit of preamble here. I'm gonna address the allegations. This is what I look like. Anything else is slander. This video exists mainly to avoid my own woe and dejection. If you get that, you're fucking real, anywho. And to avoid a funny wizard game, because it's very, very easy to just, play that game for a week straight and not realize where the time has gone. So, here we are. Debate. Probably the most loaded word I can think of outside of good and bad. Now, when most people think of this word, they think of either people yelling at each other. People yelling at each other.
You guys, everyone fucking hates Citizens United. Why are you all now suddenly for it?
It's not to feel the consensus.
Exactly the problem.
Or two fucking Aristotles for some reason. And this encompasses most of modern media debates. Media debates are cringe, and anybody that tells you otherwise probably look like this. Now, the reasoning for this is pretty multifaceted, to be honest. The people who engage in these kind of things already have their mind made up. They've made an entire career about talking about how trans people don't exist. Yeah, lovely. Even if we do engage in honest-to-God debate with another person of opposite ideology, whether that be Christianity, atheism, liberal, it doesn't really fucking matter, let's be real here. They will only accept this offer if, and only if, the media apparatus around the debate positively affects them more than their debate opponent. And to be honest, it's sort of cringe. I mean, I really wish it wasn't like that, but that's the world we live in. It's a idea marketplace, as it were, and people play dirty all the time. It is what it is. It just is. So, what is this video? We went over why media debates are cringe. Okay, cool. What are we on about? What are we talking about here? I think debates are something else, fundamentally, and they should be something else, fundamentally, as well. Think about it this way. The average person, their only conceptualization of what debate is outside of crackpot theories on their patio is the media, and is this cancerous form of debate. I'll give you an example. People try to debate against whatever the news people watch. It's sort of like a weird proxy. One side watches the news and sees what their political opponents say and go into conversations trying to prove those talking points wrong, while the other side is just sort of playing a form of political role play, just trying to slot themselves into whatever particular pundit they enjoy. Nothing productive is done in this example, but I think it outlines something very, very poignant. I think the reasons why these kinds of conversations never get anywhere, they're not productive, is because of the intent and approach these people take to both debate and the respect of their interlocutor. So I guess in a long-winded kind of way, this is sort of my open letter to these kinds of people, the people who watch the news, people who are interested in these kind of things. Anybody who even just plays video games and does nothing, but still has they hear their fucking uncle at Thanksgiving say something crazy. What do I do? Oh my god! These kind of things. And I particularly want to point out people who aren't represented. Their ideas aren't represented at all. I guess I'm sort of naive in thinking that debate can be this vehicle of truth, or a tool to fine-tune any beliefs or positions. The one thing I do know, we're not gonna get that through watching two retards scream at each other about whether communism or capitalism is the better economic system. That's all I know. Or is creationism or atheism the correct way to live? And who cares? Nobody gives a fuck. This is completely separate to how anybody thinks about any idea ever, right? And what frustrates me is even with this I guess noble goal even with this like high-minded idea of what debate can be, no matter what, you can't escape this like idea of like debate or politics. Like everything has an angle to it, and I guess that really depressed me, because like even people I like respect in terms of this like field. I'll give an example. Peter Boghossian, with his straight epistemology, aims to bring a more academic angle to the general culture. I think that's really amicable, and I think it's really important. But like, then I look at any of his body of work is like, bro, I'm going to expose the trans lie, man. It's all an ideological. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man. And I know he didn't like fucking come to this belief fucking rigidly and fucking academically. Almost every piece of fucking like data out there suggests that they, oh my god, they exist. Crazy. Like, even people that like have these crazy good aims like are still subject to these things, completely subject to subjectivity and market forces. Oh boy, I'm gonna become communist within a year. Kill me. I'll wrap it up with saying I don't really know where to go from here. I'm trying my best, trying to promote debate as a tool for fine-tuning ideas. I encourage people to think about their goals going into a conversation and to actually build rapport with the people they're talking to and not just like shove facts down their throats and hoping they take it like a good boy. Like imagine a video game, specifically like a dating sim or something. You can't immediately skip to the juicy sex scenes in whatever game you're playing, just because you know that's where it's going to end up. Or like imagine a League of Legends match, right, where you completely ignore the micro of the game and just like slap your keyboard while making macro decisions. Like, you're going to lose that game every fucking time. So I guess to sum up, I don't think debate is about sound bites, sound snippets, media appearances. It can be about changing minds, and ideally it can be, but I feel like a simple conversation isn't enough to do that. And the way we treat debate, the way we treat conversations is not nearly with the enough respect or understanding of our like fellow humans to actually make any like substantive impact on the people around you, basically. I hope you enjoyed my doomer posting as tradition every 6 months on this channel. I really need to get better. Mental health is a struggle. If you've gotten this far in the video, that's why the channel uploads like this. I can't focus for more than like 30 minutes on any given task, and it completely fucks me over unless I'm like forced to sit there. I'm working on it. I'm trying. We are running fucking VR chat debate nights now. Black Cats under the Penguin NASA banner. So if you ever see those, feel free to hop in, I guess. And yeah, I don't know what else to plug here. I'm gonna be trying to stream again. I have no promises on that. I really do need to though. Yeah. Yippee!